Alright, ladies and gents, this is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. They're saying official teaser show. This is for the Harry Potter TV show, right? HBO Max TV show. It's interesting. They're obviously doing it book by book, season by season, which we kind of knew anyway, but that's how they're doing the naming convention as well, which I guess is smart. So let's have a watch. I've not watched it yet. But yeah, let's just have a watch, shall we?
I told you. You are a normal boy. And you're going to start acting like one. You think you're something special? There is nothing special about you.
I've always wanted to know about my parents.
Your parents were the kindest, bravest people I ever met. They were funny and clever, and they stood up for what they believed was right. The next time I see you, we'll be in Hogwarts.
Nice, nice.
Mr. Potter, I think we can expect great things from you. Let's see who you are.
Are you really Harry Potter?
Okay. That's interesting. What does it feel like? Well, I mean, it's not bad. The set pieces are amazing, right? Can't argue with the set piece. Set pieces look incredible. It looks very well made, very well made. Obviously, I think there's some slight, I don't know. Let's have a look. There's some images here. First look at John Lithgow. That's Dumbledore in the Harry Potter series. Yeah, it looks like Dumbledore. Janet McTeer as Minerva McGonagall. Anton Lesser as Garrick Ollivander. Now, obviously Nick Frost as Hagrid. And then there was Snape. Here you go. I mean, it's not great, obviously. I think the problem with this is, right, fundamentally, the whole point of this is it didn't need to happen. Like, none of this didn't need to get made. And I say that. I'm aware that nothing needs to get made. Everything gets made because of money, blah, 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 blah. But, I mean, the thing is, everyone is described in the books. I mean, there's even images, sketches that J.K. Rowling did of Snape. This isn't Snape. You know, Alan Rickman was quintessential Snape. This is the problem now when you have actors that do so well as the character, right? Even if, actually, right, hear me out. Even if J.K. Rowling didn't describe who Snape was, even if, okay, the point would still stand, actually. The point would still stand that Alan Rickman is Snape. Right? In everyone's mind, he is Snape. In the same way that Hugh Jackman, is Wolverine, right? Like, he is quintessential Wolverine to so many people. It'd be as if they now went back and remade Breaking Bad and didn't have Bryan Cranston, as Walter White, and they hired literally anyone else. And I guess this is part of the problem, is that Alan Rickman and everyone else, in this as well, is still the quintessential versions of those characters, and they're quintessential for a reason, because barely any time has passed. You wouldn't be able to realistically now, even now, go and make Lord of the Rings again and cast a new person as Frodo, or even Bilbo. Right? You just wouldn't be able to do that, because they are so synonymous with that character. Yes, they're actors, but they embodied the character so well. And I said this before, actually, on the lead up to this being released, is that this is going to be really interesting, because this is quite a unique property, in the way that the audience, the fans, aged with the actors and with the property. So as a book came out, a movie came out, the audience, the fan base grew up alongside the actors, which I don't think has ever really been done before in this way. And you're rebooting it in not that long. It's not exactly been a long time, is it? However, having said that, a lot of it looks great. I mean, I can't deny this, for instance, right? Like, that's a great set piece. In here, there was a really, really good set piece. So here, I mean, that looks spectacular. You can't deny that is a spectacular set. They have spent some money on that. Like, good Lord, does that look amazing. And it does look amazing. But even this, right? Even this. The thing is again, the Sorting Hat they had a quintessential version of it, and now it looks like it's Temu Harry Potter, because we've had prime steak, and it's no disrespect to anyone involved. Actually, it's more so that it just shouldn't have been made, not anytime soon, anyway. And maybe it's because they needed to retain the rights. I don't know. But that's a great set, isn't it? That looks just incredible. And this, actually, I thought this looked incredible. Here, I think that looks great. Even this actually looks better in some instances than what we got in the movies. So, like I said, the thing is with this is it's kind of a victim of its own making. It's successful, and so they want to hold on to the rights, and so maybe they've got to now make this. Like this, for instance, that is not Draco Malfoy. It's just not, because again, we've had the quintessential version of it. So this is our off-brand Temu Draco Malfoy. Like no one's going to look at this and go, yeah, that's Draco. But then this then asks the question, isn't it? Who is this for? It's not for fans. It's for new fans. It's trying to generate a new fan base. And I don't know if this is going to work. Because what they've gone and done is they've turned a book into a long-running series for new people to become fans. In an era, and I actually applaud them for at least attempting this. Not this particularly, but in an era where there is lower attention spans because of things like TikTok and Reels and things. So I don't know if this is going to work, basically. I don't know. It's interesting. And that, again, it's not Snape. Sorry. And again, that's not wrong, is it? Because we've got our quintessential versions of them. So it's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't, because you want to make money from it. But they're releasing it at Christmas as well, which is a very, very good time to release something like this. I think that will bode very well for it. But yeah, let's have a look and see what the comments are saying. I don't want to labour this too much. Petunia cutting the hair. That's the details we wanted. Is it though? Harry being bullied by Dudley at school when he ends up on the roof. Like, this is for the book fans. Well, but is it? After all this time, always. Dudley's little strut over to Harry. He just knows he's all of that. I mean, a lot of people seem happy with it. Maybe. This is, I'm surprised, you know. Anyway, I don't have much else to say, really. It's interesting. It's like stepping back into Hogwarts for the first time all over again. Thing is, you know, it's... I think people will do very well. I think this will do reasonably well. You know, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. I think this is going to be one of those ones which is quite unpredictable, like I was saying, because again, the fan base grew up. You know, those that were reading the books. I read the books up until what was it? Goblet of Fire. Past that, I think, and then I think I just sort of never really continued it. To be honest, I never even watched the movies past that. I don't think. Can't remember. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a long time. But anyway, point is, quintessential versions of characters. That's going to be hard to beat. But I think this will do reasonably well anyway. But can it capture a new audience? Because even though there's lots of fans liking this, which there is, that you can see from the comments, there'll be a certain subsection of fans that will be like, well, no, because although I'm a fan of the books, the first iteration was the iteration for me. So there you go. What do you guys think? Let me know down below.